Hey Year 7, this is Art with Mrs. Grafton, and today we are doing part 3 of Animals in Ugly Sweaters. Last lesson we completed the jumpers, and today we are going to be looking at the work of Indy Maverick, the artist that's inspired our Animals in Ugly Sweaters. So before we get started with our drawing, we are just going to use the jumper that we've made previous lesson to mark out lightly in pencil where we want the animal's head to go and the size of it. Once you've done this, it's time to start lightly sketching the animal's head in pencil. Now I have a picture of a panda in front of me as I'm drawing. I'm not drawing out of my head, so you must make sure that you choose a picture to draw from. When you've done your lightly sketched drawing and you feel that you're happy with the proportions and they're accurate and it looks like the animal that you're drawing, it's then time to go over in pencil slightly darker. So you can see that I'm doing the eyes. And then you need to move on to going over the outline with a black fine liner. So the black fine liner has just made it easier to see where things are, and now I'm ready to go in with the darkest areas of the animal I'm drawing, which is a panda, and I'm using a black Sharpie pen and a fine liner. So where it's really black around the eyes, I've used the broader, thicker pen, so a Sharpie's ideal for this, and I've done sort of the direction of the fur as well. So I'm doing mark making of small sharp lines to just build up the texture to make it actually look like fur. So here you can see that I'm still working on the darkest areas of the panda, and I'm still thinking about the direction of the hair when I'm building up texture, and I'm just giving a thicker outline so that it stands out more. Now it's time to start working in with the finer details, and because the panda's fur is white around its eyes, I'm just going to use the fine liner to show shadow. So I'm using a technique called cross hatching, and I'm just making one side of the face slightly darker, so my tonal value is a little bit more on one side to give it the impression of a shadow. So now I'm just adding the final touches. I'm using a black Sharpie to just go over certain areas to just make them pop, make them stand out. Using a rubber to rub out any pencil lines that I might have left, and a chalk pen to highlight the light spots in the eyes. At this point I do make a slight alteration to the side of the face because I was just not quite happy with the proportions on one side. So I've trimmed it down slightly and then I'm just cutting it out. And all I've got left to do now is just add some little tiny bits of Sharpie to areas that are left white, and then I can add it to my jumper. And here we have the finished piece. So here's my panda in its first ugly sweater, and then I've tried it with my alternative ugly sweater. I'm quite happy with the results. Okay, Year 7, so have fun with this. Enjoy completing your Animals in Ugly Sweaters. I can't wait to see the results and you guys soon.